John lived a life unremarkable, painfully average. He woke, commuted, worked, ate, slept, rinse, repeat. He was a cog in the city's machine, another face in the crowd. Nothing remarkable, that's what John believed, until it wasn't. It started subtly. A flicker on the TV screen, a repeated phrase on the radio. John, a creature of habit, noticed. These glitches, these tiny breaks in the mundane tapestry of his life began to gnaw at him. They were like splinters in his mind, small but impossible to ignore. One day on his usual commute, John saw it. A billboard advertising a brand he'd never seen before. But the tagline, the font, it was the same as a dream he'd had. A wave of nausea washed over him. This was not a coincidence. His world, once predictable, was now a minefield of the strange and the unsettling. John felt a creeping dread, a sense of being watched, observed. And the worst part? He was starting to enjoy the attention. Sleep offered no respite. John's dreams, once mundane, became vivid, filled with cryptic messages and strange symbols. The line between his waking and dreaming life blurred. Was he losing his mind, or was something far more sinister at play? The glitches intensified. The radio played static at the exact moment he thought about his ex-girlfriend. The TV showed him glimpses of his own apartment, but from impossible angles. He saw reflections in windows, figures that vanished when he turned around. Paranoia gripped him. He started seeing patterns everywhere, in the arrangement of leaves on a tree, in the flight path of birds. The city, once a source of comfort, now felt like a suffocating labyrinth designed to drive him mad. John tried to confide in others, but the words caught in his throat. How could he explain the unexplainable without sounding insane? The isolation was unbearable. Yet he couldn't shake off the feeling that he was at the center of a cosmic joke. His apartment, once a sanctuary, now felt like a cage. He covered the mirrors, unplugged the TV, removed the radio. But the silence was deafening, filled with the echoes of his own fear and the unsettling feeling of unseen eyes. He started researching conspiracy theories, delving into obscure corners of the internet. The more he read, the more his own experiences resonated with the ramblings of supposed madmen. Was he going down the same rabbit hole? Then he stumbled upon an article buried deep within a forum dedicated to extraterrestrial life. The title sent a chill down his spine. They are watching us. They are entertained by our pain. The article detailed the experiences of people who claim to be living under constant surveillance by extraterrestrial beings. Their stories, eerily similar to his own, described a chilling reality. Their lives were nothing more than entertainment for beings from another world. One night, amidst a torrent of static on his unplugged TV, a face materialized. It was alien, grotesque, with large black eyes that seemed to suck the light from the room. A single high-pitched sound pierced the air. A sound that seemed to vibrate deep within John's bones. The face on the screen spoke, its voice a chilling symphony of clicks and whistles. A device on John's desk whirred to life, translating the alien's speech. Interesting subject, the translated voice echoed, devoid of any emotion. The fear response is particularly pronounced in this one. John's blood ran cold. It was true. He was nothing more than a lab rat, his life a source of amusement for beings beyond his comprehension. His every action, every thought laid bare for their entertainment. The realization hit him with the force of a physical blow. And as the alien face broke into a chilling, mirthless grin, John understood the most terrifying truth of all. They didn't care. They didn't care about his fear, his pain, his humanity. He was an insect under their microscope, a plaything to be prodded, observed, and ultimately discarded.